Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much, my darlings, for joining me on your week ahead reading. It is the 20th to the 26th of July 2020. I want to show the cards that we're using this week. For your general reading this week, we use the Tarot Grand Luxe by Ciro Marchetti. For your career reading this week, we use the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. And for your love reading this week, we use the Dark Mansion Tarot. For your spiritual guidance this week, we use the Secret Language of Colour cards by Ina Segal. We also use the Law of Attraction Little Reminders cards. And finally, we also use the spiritual guidance this week, the Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. Okay, sit back, relax, guys, and please enjoy the video. Hi Aquarius, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. So this is for the 20th of July through to the 26th of July. So let's make a start. Okay, Aquarius, your cards are down. Let's have a look then at the reading. So the general message for the 20th to the 26th of July is the King of Wands. King of Wands is about action, inspiration, motivation, ambition. Could also be a person, possibly fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Star, okay, and the Star, King of Wands and the Star. I think that the week needs, I think the message is this week that you need to focus in on taking positive action. I don't always read kings and queens and court cards as people. I'll read them as an action and energy, and the King of Wands is an action, it's a direct action, and the Star is something very positive. So I think the focus needs to be this week, Aquarius, and that's you as well there. There's two things. I mean, this could be a person here, and being that you are the Star because you're Aquarius, it may be the focus needs to be this week on releasing an individual here because this is your card. And Aquarius, we know that your zodiac sign connects in with ideas of freedom, release, individuality, futuristic thinking, that type of thing. So I get the impression that because this is you, the Star, this is your major arcana, there is a need to focus on perhaps releasing either an individual, or perhaps there is a need to kind of for action, direct action, maybe something to do with release, maybe something to do with futuristic thinking, maybe something to do with your shine, your star, your abilities, your talents, because this is a card about being talented as well. Stars usually represent film stars and that type of thing. And also the King of Wands. Wand people tend to represent people who are actors. In a profession like acting or singing, that they're usually people who are kind of on the main stage. So maybe there's a need to focus on your talents. Perhaps there's something that you do in entertainment, or perhaps you like to act or you like to sing. And maybe with these two cards, both being very similar in that way, there's a need to focus on those things. The other thing that it could be that you being the Star, there's a need to kind of release with this Star energy, an individual here, a King of Wands. Maybe there's somebody that you're very attached to still. Or it could be there's a need to take some direct positive action here. It's all action, isn't it? Look at that. Look at this. Eight of Wands, King of Wands, Star. This is you. For me, this looks like some form of release, or it looks like a positive action that needs to be taken here. Because this is you, the Star energy. And it's almost like, for some of you guys, there's need to take positive action. But at the same time, I think that there is a need with the Eight of Wands and the King of Wands aspecting that Star. It's almost like there's a need to take action and to release something about something that you're able to do, a talent or a gift that you have. The Star means to be gifted. Maybe there's a gift that some of you Aquarians have, and there's a need, I think, to focus on taking direct action here and releasing this with the Eight of Wands as well, just letting it shine, letting it all out. because it feels to me like there's something that needs to be released here, whether it's a person or whether it's a talent that you hold or a gift that you hold. There's a need for release. We've got 2 release cards here as well, the Star and the 8 of Wands. Okay, and it could be with the Star energy. Maybe there's a need to take direct action with that King of Wands and to show your abilities, you know, to show your abilities, to show your skills, your talents. With the 8 of Wands, it may be online. The 8 of Wands is an online card. So for some of you guys, there may be this week an idea or a good time, 20th to the 26th of July, to actually show your skills and talents online. Maybe you want to be showing it to people. Maybe you want to be setting up a YouTube channel, or you know, you want to be setting up something on Instagram or something like that, or a Facebook thing or something like that. But there may be, for me, this energy, these 3 cards actually kind of connecting with the idea of showing your abilities to others. Yeah, I mean, look at it, 4 of Coins in the reverse. Every single card is really leaning towards the need to release something. This is about opening yourself up with this 4 of Coins in the reverse. 4 of Coins in the reverse is coming out of your comfort zone. There's a need to come out of your comfort zone. Strength energy showing here. I think it's saying that you need to have the confidence to come out of your comfort zone, because the Strength card is confidence. Okay, and you know, come out of your comfort zone and unleash your passions as well, because we could read it another way with the Strength card, but the Lion is the passion and the lady simply needs to unleash it. So I think there's a need to unleash your passions this week. Come out of the comfort zone, show, and I'm actually going to read these cards as saying that it's about showing what your talents are, because I don't think this is about releasing anyone. I actually feel that this is about, I mean, for some of you guys it could be. Could be releasing with the 8 of Wands and the Star, an individual here, coming out of having the strength to come out of the comfort zone and do something different. But I think in the main Aquarius, it's an amazing message. I think just that the King of Wands is to be confident, to take direct action, to release, to show 8 of Wands energy, your skills, your talents, your abilities, your gifts with the Star energy that you hold here. Okay. Coming out of the comfort zone, releasing those passions and being confident enough to come out of this comfort zone and really show who you are this week. This is a week for really showing who you are, for really releasing that potential and showing that potential possibly on a worldwide scale. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's have a look at the career reading. Right, I hope I haven't done these in the ups. I've done them reversed. I bet. Let me have a look. Yeah, I don't have reversals in my decks. If I do get them, then they're 1 or 2 in a reading. Not because I'm opposed to them, but because I like the universe to turn my hands, you know, when I'm doing so I don't like to necessarily purposely turn cards around reversed. If the universe wants them reversed, it will turn them around when I'm shuffling. So for work, the 5 of Cups does talk about loss and regret. Let's have a look here. Some of you guys, there's something about loss of income here, because the 6 of Coins can be your income, and that's a loss card here. The Lovers, there may be a decision that some of you guys are making with the Lovers energy here to start something new. The Page of Coins would be a new enterprise, and this is a decision. So I'm getting a decision to start a new enterprise here with the Page of Coins energy. But it might be at first, I think, with the 5 of Coins energy, that it's not going to be particularly profitable. 5 of Coins is losing money. You've got 2 cards that indicate loss. 2 5s bookending this reading here. So we're getting a change here. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a challenge coming into career. Okay, but it's putting you onto a new path. We do have the loss of income here because some of you guys have decided to start a new path, and there may be some hardships. All right, but this will change because it's the 5. At first, you may find that the new enterprise, Aquarius, isn't so profitable, and you might experience a little bit of hardship, but it's leading you onto a new path. This will change in time, and it's going to lead you onto something better. So even though I think that this week for work, Aquarius, we do have some, you know, loss in income because, you know, and it may not be this week, it may be that you're starting this venture and then there will be some loss of income here, and you've got that Lovers because you've decided. So there's a loss of income coming towards you, maybe not this week, but coming towards you because you've decided with the Lovers to start a new enterprise with the 5 of Coins energy, that it may not be so profitable at first, but it will change. And going forward, it probably will end up being profitable, but don't expect anything from this enterprise right now, okay? And you may have to you may have to accept that your income won't be what it was before, because all new enterprises need time to build and to develop. So I think that's something that the cards want you to be aware of. Finally, for love, Ten of Cups, that's a happy and contented. I don't always read tens and endings. For me, they are the what's the word I'm looking for? You know, they are the height of the deck, so of the actual pip suit that they're in. So with the Ten of Cups, it's the height of happiness. Sometimes the Ten of Cups, though, because it's a Pisces card, can be a bit about illusion. But let's have a look. Ten of Cups. Okay, no, I'm getting somebody who's walking away from a relationship with a 10. So we do have the ending off a cycle here, and we've got an 8 of Cups energy showing here. And actually, it's funny because you've got 2 Pisces cards, and what we've got with the 8 of Cups is Saturn is in Pisces in this card. Now, Saturn in Pisces in the 8 of Cups is the only time that Saturn lets somebody go. Saturn is kind of like the limitation, it's the boundary kind of planet, right? So with the 8 of Cups, Saturn being in this particular area here, it's saying, okay, we can see you've had enough, off you go. But this is Pisces as well, but this is Neptune in Pisces. So this is Saturn and this is Neptune. Neptune is the planet of fanciful thoughts, illusions, daydreams, all of those things, fantasy. It may be that some of you guys are kind of releasing yourself from the boundary of a very kind of, you know, a relationship that's been nothing more than a fantasy. Okay, because the Ten of Cups can be too good to be true. And we're releasing ourselves from the boundary of a relationship that was probably too good to be true for some of you Aquarians. Facing up to the truth. There you go. Can you see how you're walking towards the truth? That's not the truth, because that was too good to be true. And you're releasing yourself from the boundary of a relationship that was too good to be true. And now you're facing up to the truth of the Ace of Swords about a King of Coins. About a King of Coins, Aquarius. Nine of Wands. But no, facing up the truth, but I think that this person's still holding on in there. Whoever it is that you're leaving, Aquarius, this person hasn't given up on you, because the Nine of Wands means to stay in there. Okay, I don't know whether, it could be read this way. You may be facing up to the truth about a partner who was too rigid in the relationship, too stubborn. The Nine of Wands means to be stubborn. So some of you guys might be facing up to the truth that you've got a partner that was too stubborn. Or it might be that you're facing up to the truth, but the partner is still holding out there. You know, it's one of the two. But I do think that in terms of love, very interesting reading. You guys, some of you are walking away from a relationship. You're releasing the boundaries of a relationship that was too good to be true and facing up to the truth. Perhaps that the partner is too stubborn. Perhaps the partner isn't give and take, perhaps with that Nine of Wands. Or perhaps you're facing up to the truth, but the partner is still holding on in there. Let's quickly do this reading one more time before we wrap up on the reading, okay? So, for your reading for the week, what have we got? We have the King of Wands in your general reading. So the general message for the week is, I think with the King of Wands energy, that you've got to get yourself out there. It's a card about being confident. It's a card about applying yourself. It's a card about taking dedicated and inspired action. This is the action card. King of Wands is going to take an action. So this week, I think the message is that there is a need to take action with this King of Wands energy, and to really kind of show with this Eight of Wands energy, to display your skills and your talents and your abilities with the Star, because some of you guys are very gifted. And I think with the Eight of Wands, you need to start releasing this gift to the world. So whether that be on social media, YouTube, setting up a channel, whatever it is, I think it's a good time to start showing people what your abilities and what your gifts are. You're going to have the confidence, though, to release, to come out of a comfort zone, because some of you guys might be very scared to actually release that, to actually kind of come out, step out of your comfort zone and show yourself. Because the Eight of Wands is really about showing yourself. It's about getting yourself out there, launching yourself. The Four of Coins is kind of like, I don't really want to do that. Four of Coins when it's in the upright. So you need to have the strength and the confidence to come out of your comfort zone and really show with that Eight of Wands, really kind of share with the world what your gifts are. And in order to do that, you really need to be taking some direct action in that area. The career reading, there may be some loss of income. Some of you guys have decided that you want to start a new enterprise up here with the Page of Coins. Now, at first, it won't be a money maker because you've got the Five of Coins here. You'll face probably a little bit of financial hardship. I won't lie about that. However, it may be that because it's a 5, this is going to change, okay? It won't stay the same, Aquarius. It will change, okay? But the trick is to hold on in there and also to make sure that you're taking care of the money that you do have to see you through whatever this is. Finally, in terms of love, see some of you guys releasing yourself from the boundaries of a relationship that was too good to be true. I see you facing into the truth. So you're facing the truth, either that you've got a partner that's very stubborn and isn't going to change, or you're facing the truth and the partner, however, the partner is still holding on in there for something. Okay, let's have a look at the spiritual readings then. So spiritual reading for the week is Forgiveness Heals. And it says here, Aquarius, forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt and blame. Everyone is doing the best they can. This includes you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness will thank you. What you need to focus on attracting in this week is affluence. This is the mantra that you need to say this week, Aquarius. I choose to be debt-free and live an affluent and healthy life. Fantastic. Some of you guys, you might be doing this in order to be debt-free as well. You've got to stick with it. Finally, the colour that you need to focus on this week is silver. There you go. Be persistent. There is really a need to be persistent, okay? Especially in the working area, I feel, especially in the working area, because this area here where we're seeing that there may be some financial loss here, there may be a loss of a bit of income here because you've decided to start a new enterprise. That new enterprise might be something to do with the gift that you hold in that star, okay? But you've got to be persistent with it. You've got to be persistent, okay? This isn't kind of a half in, half out thing. This is about staying with it. What's the mantra that we need to say with the silver card? Let's have a look at the mantra. So what you need to be saying is stand up straight and focus on what you would like to achieve or experience. Imagine silver rays of light intertwining themselves around you, strengthening your intention and resolve. Allow them to hold you up taller and stronger. Now imagine a silver ray of light that creates a bridge. Isn't that funny? You've got silver ray of lights on the star card here as well. Between your mind and your goal. For the next 3 days, focus on strengthening the silver bridge until you feel that you are confident enough to walk over it. Receive what you want and bring it back into the present. The more you feel like you already have it, the faster you will manifest it. Remember, when you continually focus positive attention on a goal, it is impossible not to manifest it. Say, I am confident. It says it here. I am confident, clear and persistent. Wonderful things now flow into my life at the perfect time. Fantastic, wonderful. All right, that is your reading, Aquarius, for the week. I just feel all sparkly now. I feel like there's loads of rays coming over your reading. It's a really positive reading. Fantastic. Okay, but you've got to take action. I think whatever you're doing here, you have to be persistent and you have to really take action. Okay, you have to, the focus may be as well with the King of Wands. It's not just about taking action, but it's in the way that you take action. Now, the Star and the Eight of Wands can be online for sure. They're to do with technology because the Star is Aquarius. This is technology and the Eight of Wands is online. It's across the airwaves. So you need to kind of really kind of take the action. The action needs to be connecting in with the online. So this is a technological thing. So if this is a new enterprise that you're starting out, do it online because you need to really kind of maximize your visuals. You need to make sure that you're getting seen, you're getting hurt and that type of thing. But you really need to be stepping out of that comfort zone and doing that. All right. All right, my darlings, that is your reading for the week. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like to order a private reading, click on the link in the comment section below or the end screen. Take care. Bye-bye.